Hello guys, how you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and wherever you're watching me from. Thank you for tuning to my channel. This is Sit with Ayuk David, and today we have a lot to talk about. So please have a seat. Let's talk. And before I begin, please, I want you to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it, and comment. It's going to do me much good than you think. Thank you for doing it. Now let's begin. On this podcast, I want us to talk about the things that are hidden in South Africa that many people don't know. I was shocked to hear this today from from a Nigerian whose brother was murdered and who was married to a South African. So please watch the video, and after this we'll talk about it. Watch.
Let me just bring in the cousin of the deceased. How are you feeling about the gunning down of your cousin?
Good afternoon. I'm not feeling happy and I'm very sad. I'm very, very sad. I sat down yesterday, I asked myself, don't we have a leader in Africa? Because this is African continent. And in this very African continent, the way they brutally black people in this very country is very bad. I was on the street yesterday, another guy saw me, he's a Nigerian guy. He said to me, I'm very sorry, I heard your uncle pass on. I said, thank you. He said, but my own is very bad. I said, what happened? He said, you know me with the two kids. He said, did you know they poisoned one of my child there at his school because he's a Nigerian? And I feel like, what is this? We only hear Donald Trump fighting for the white Africans. Why we don't have black leadership in this very African continent that can stand for we African black people? Because this is very sad. When you go around this very Pretoria, you will be hearing a death of Nigerian, Somalian, Mozambique, Ethiopian. Is very sad. We are very tired of this, and we have a president. And Ramaphosa is the president, is UN president. Really? AU president. So why this is happening in South Africa, African continent? You can't work be free. When you work, when police find you are a Nigerian or you are not a South African, they have to say something about you. If they don't say you said drug, they will find other thing to say. Is it everyone is selling drug? I myself, I don't know drug. I never see drug in my life. But when you step out, all what they know to say this, you said drug. So this is very sad. African leader, they must stand up. This killing in South Africa is too much. And we want the African leader to say something to Ramaphosa about this. They must learn how to respect foreigner. There's a foreigner in Nigerian. Yeah, there are a lot of foreigner in Nigeria. When you go to Nigerian, we know white people as a foreigner. We don't know a black man as a foreigner in Nigeria. For me, growing up, when we are young, when we see a white people, we sing like this: Oyibo Pepe, Shuku Shuku Pepe, because we know them. They are a foreigner in African continent, not black people. A black man is very free in Nigeria. You can't treat a black man badly in Nigeria, you are going to be arrested. I believe in that. But in this very country, when a black people harass a black people, when you go to police station, police will ask you, what are you doing in this country? This is not your country.
Okay, I'm sure you heard it, and it's so painful to hear this and to see people coming out to confess the things that are happening in South Africa. Before I comment, I want to tell you all that South Africa is still a beautiful country. Yeah, that's why this Nigerian is still there. It's still a beautiful country, but it has a very poor system that does not favor the foreigners. As I said, in Nigeria, I'm a Cameroonian, and Cameroonians are brothers to Nigeria from two different regions and two different sides. Now, from the northern side, we have people who are from Adamawa, who are close to the Nigerians from Adamawa. They are close, and they have this neighboring, this brotherhood. And many of them are from Nigeria, and they have people from Guinea Equatorial, okay, and who are part of Cameroon because they speak the same language as the blue people from Cameroon. I'm from also from the southwest part of Cameroon, where I come from. The Bayang people, which is commonly called the Bayangi, they are from Nigeria. Okay, they have the Jagam Bayangi, Manju people have the Jagam Nigerians. We share the same name. My name, which is called Ayok, you have it there in Nigeria, in Cross River. In Cross River, they also have Ayok. They have Egbe, we have Egbe. They have Egbe. They have Ashu, we have Ashu. We have Eno, they have Eno. They have Agbo, we have Agbo. So, and Cross River and Akobom State were once one before they separated them now. So we share the same the same culture, the same language. The language they speak as a Jagam, they will also speak here and understand. Now he said Nigerians don't consider people as foreigners. That's blacks as foreigners, which is true. In Cameroon, we don't consider Nigerians, Gabonese, Equatorial Guinea, Chadians, there are here many in Cameroon. Malians, you have people from Niger, people from Chad, people from Central Africa. People from Guinea Equatorial, they're in Boya. Many of them, we don't consider them as Africans, rather as foreigners. And they don't distinguish them here. We consider instead the white people, that this brother said, as foreigners. Not because we're educated, because we are told to do so, because we consider blacks as one. A black man should be free in any country he is. Listen to what he said. This was he said his brother, his uncle was murdered by South Africans. His friend niece was poisoned in school because she's a Nigerian. And if you are arrested and taken to the police custody, they will treat you badly because you're a Nigerian. And if you go to the police station to report a case, they will say, what are you first of all doing in my country? That's hate. That's hate. That's bad. What are you doing in my country? Is your country now a forbidden place for people not to go, South Africans? I still ask, is your country a forbidden place not to go, South Africans? You have white in Orania. Yes, they are there. They don't even permit you black people to even come there. You see your order, you don't go and chase them, that you should leave. Those are foreigners. They came, they are not Africans. If you go by the nature of the definition of blacks, they are not Africans by even in South Africa, because South Africa are blacks. The whites who are there in South Africa, are they blacks? No. But they are South Africans. They consider it as South Africa. Their parents left where they left and came there, and they are living there, and they consider themselves as South Africans, and they are living there. And you people have considered them as Africans, and all of us also has considered them as Africans. And Nelson Mandela said, when he was raised and made president, he said South Africa is for everybody. That's what he said. South Africa is for everybody, including the white and any foreigner. We are all one, people. Whether you are black or you're white or you're an African, Nigerian, Cameroonian, Ghanaian, we are all one. So South Africa is like America. That's how it is. You have the blacks, you have the whites, you have the Asians, you have the people who have Americas, even the Red Indians, the people of the West Indies. They are there. They have no power, but they don't complain. They don't go and causing trouble. They see this brother, his uncle was killed, left children by South Africans. That's bad. And now you tell me that who are those who commit the crimes? They are South Africans who commit the crimes. They are the ones who committed that crime. They are the ones who committed the crime. You see? It's painful, and it's a pity that the government is not taking into consideration how to fix things in South Africa. And I say it, no country can survive alone. No country can live alone. You want to be isolated, so be it. You are going to be isolated. You're not seeing the impact now. There come a time you see the impact of what you are doing, and it's going to be painful to you guys, because you treat other African immigrants as if they are animals. Your country is good. I don't deny it. It's beautiful. You have so many opportunities there. It's good. But people who come there don't hold the innocent. If you see a Nigerian who is in crime, arrest the Nigerian, detain the Nigerian, or send the Nigerian back. You see any African who is in crime, arrest them, detain them, or send them back to their country. That is the law. Nobody is above the law. Even the president of South Africa or any president is not above the law. Donald Trump was taken to court. Donald Trump was taken to court that he ignited the 2024, I think it's 2024, 2022 election, if I'm not mistaken, that he ignited like civil disorder. He was taken to court. He was charged with felony. That's the president. And he was detained. He was locked up. Not in the normal way as other people are locked up, but they have a way that they locked up celebrities and big people in America. There's a way that he was taken to prison and he stayed there. He's the only president have ever been locked up in such a manner. That's the country. They respect the law of the land. The rule of the law, they respect it. So if any crime is committed by a Nigerian, it should be locked up. By South African, it should be locked up. By any African, it should be locked up. By any white from any country, it should be locked up. We can do better. People are losing their lives in South Africa. Businesses are being shut down. And you South Africans think you are dominating. No, you are losing. You are losing. Why all this? Why? It's a pity. It's a big pity. Well, that's all I've got for you today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to share this video, this podcast, and don't forget to comment and to like. Thank you, and see you in the next one.